Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa Ellen Arianis, T.E.A, and this is Tea Time Adventures on YouTube. It's Empties and Trash Talk time! Yay! I think this is for June and July. I think. It may be May, June, and July. I will double check myself and probably correct myself in the title of the video, so you'll probably know before I do, or put it in my description box. But it is definitely time to go through my empties for the month, or months, as it may be. So let me get this set up. I have a little, nope, that's not going to work. Just have to put this stuff right back in the bag because I've got it laid out here. And I don't want to crush my glasses. I don't know if you noticed that I am wearing the little earrings that I got from Temu that are the little palettes or the compacts. I thought they were adorable. So that goes with my butterfly blouse today. How's everybody doing? To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always supporting me. I love you. I love you. I do. I do. I do. For those that are new on the bus and have just subscribed, I hope this type of stuff will be of interest to you, but if not, I do other things. I do unboxings. I do hauls. I do sometimes Mask Mondays. I do questions and answers. Occasionally I'll do taste tests. And recently I've been doing some coloring. So let's go ahead and fill this back up with the trash that I can go dump. So I'm going to do the big things first, just because. Now, this bottle of Ahava mineral body lotion has probably lasted well over a year, possibly a year and a half. I did not write when I started it on it, but it's taken me that long. I love the scent of the Ahava products, and I want to say this came out of a Fad Fit Fun, and I definitely haven't gotten those for over 2 years. So I don't know exactly when I started it. I don't see an expiration date very quickly on it, but I'm finally done with it. I highly recommend all of the Ahava products. Ahava means love in Hebrew, and they are based out of Israel and get their power from the Dead Sea. So Dead Sea water, Dead Sea mud. So big trash talk, big thumbs up. Now, those of you that have a busy lifestyle and hate ironing, so I don't just wear a blouse once. And maybe to some of you that's like, ew, but I really don't do anything except sit in a chair all day long and talk and type on the phone. So I'm really not doing all that much to like sweat or move around in. So I will give it a little bit of a zhuzh, a little freshening up, and I prefer the Bounce 3-in-1 Everyday Clothing Spray. It freshens things as well as gets rid of some of the wrinkles that can have from sitting down and moving around. So I do that to spritz it and get another use out of my blouses. Gone through 2 of them, 1 per month. So we've got those in there as well. Now I know Gain makes one just like it, different scent, and I'm actually using Gain right now, and it wants to tickle my nose. It wants to not quite attack my allergies, but I definitely like the scent, which is a little bit more citrusy oriented from the Bounce rather than Gain. So there's that. We also have, in the mundane, Pepto-Bismol. Not 1, but 2. Why? Because I'm having tummy and intestinal issues. A lot of stress going on in home life, romance life, work life. There's just stress. And I am a high anxiety person. And we're trying to figure out what's going on with my stomach, my intestines. I've got to go for an ultrasound of my stomach and my liver, and if certain things don't improve, my doctor is threatening to make me go through a CT scan. So trying to get everything under control, and we'll just leave it at that. So the next big thing is soft soap. Juicy pomegranate and mango. I don't like using the bar soap anymore. I do much prefer the soft soap. Juicy pomegranate and mango is a lovely, lovely scent. Just enough citrus, a little bit of tartness to it. I think I also, what's in there right now is, I believe, honeysuckle and something. So I do like these very much. I do. But otherwise in the bath, we have sponge gels. Rose Cassis, or Cassis. It's still in the shower right now, but it's coming due. So I just wanted to show you this and add this to my empties. I do believe I got this back again. FabFitFun, and I haven't had FabFitFun for 2 years. I have a whole bunch of leftovers because before I quit FabFitFun, I bought a whole bunch of Ahava. And I bought a whole bunch of sponge gels. So we've got that as well for trash talk and empties. Now, I've got to declutter a couple of things. This is a lash and brow serum that came from iMethod, and it was part of PR. And I did try it for a while. I didn't see any particular improvement. You're going to get just as much improvement. Sorry, iMethod. You're going to get just as much improvement on your eyelashes if you use castor oil. Get a clean mascara spoolie, your typical little bottle of castor oil. Put it on your eyelashes before you go to bed at night. It does make your eyes a little gluey in the morning, so far as I know that it is safe. It's good for eyebrows. It's good for your hair. Castor oil is very good for all hair follicles. But it's just kind of in my way. I know I'm not going to use it. It hasn't made any improvement on my eyelashes. I probably used it for at least 6 weeks and didn't see any difference. So I am decluttering this. The other thing I'm decluttering is Dermora Foot Peel Mask for baby soft feet. It came in a 2-pack. I used it once, was delighted and grossed out at the same time for what it did to my feet. But this is well over a year plus past its expiration date, and since I'm diabetic, I really don't want to mess around with my feet with this. So I am technically decluttering it and trashing it out. Now, I do have more foot peel masks on the way because I discovered an Instagram ad for some, gosh, I can't remember the company already. Anyway, I've got some coming, and they were free except for shipping. So future unveilings. So, all right, we have another declutter, and this was Tween Thai Skin. I opened this in October of 2022. I have tried it off and on. It is not to my liking. I used a little bit of it, but it makes me feel like I've got bacon grease on my face. Now, I like bacon grease, but I'm not going to be, I think there's a trend that says, oh, put lard on your face. No, that's going to clog your pores. So that would be no. It feels like I've got bacon grease on my face. Now, I love bacon grease, but not on my face. So I've tried for almost a year to keep reaching back to this. I took it to work. I put it at bedside. I'm just not liking it. Not at all. It just leaves too much of a greasy feel, and it does not absorb. So I am decluttering this. Basic stuff. Nose drops. I've always got a stuffy nose. Not necessarily allergies to stuffy nose, and I cannot sleep when I have a stuffy nose. So Equate, I believe, is Walgreens. I get it from Amazon. And it is the chemical of phenylephrine HCI 1%. Almost everything else uses a different chemical. All the Afrins, different chemical. This is the one that works for me. And there you go. So I do have some hair products. I can get over here to this. Let's see. Yes. Okay. So we have from Ipsy. We have the Urban Therapy Twisted Sista 3-minute moisturizing mask, avocado, coconut, and almond oils. I do like this. I think I have at least one more in my stash somewhere, unless I gave it to my friend Jazzy. My friend Jazzy was down here visiting with her husband Gary. They took me out to dinner, and then she and I went down to the beach and had a nice long sunset talk about men. I'm going to leave that at that. So I like this. The other item was Marc Anthony's Repair Bond plus Rescupsix leave-in treatment. I like it. If I have any more samples, I'll probably use them up. I don't know if I'll buy a full size because I do have a big bottle of their hair mask that is you leave on for X amount of minutes and then wash out. So I really like that. So I highly recommend Marc Anthony as a whole. So we've got that. Let's see. Eraser. I'm just calling call it a face razor. Now this came to me out of a Walmart box, and I was thinking, all right, no, but it's one of those ones that's got, you know, the little bar at the top. And quite frankly, I just use it to get rid of the little witch hairs that the changing hormones kind of leave behind. So I've used it enough. I've used it quite a while. It's time to trash it out. Now, this is a toothbrush holder. This came from Temu. And I'm getting rid of it because the edge is just so cracked and so broken. I don't even think I've had it a couple of months. And it's not made well. It isn't. It was probably under 75 cents. Serviceable, I get, but I keep trying to put it back on. Now, I did it not for travel, but because, you know, when you flush the toilet and everything like that, lots of things can be aerated. And so I like to keep my toothbrush in a container to help keep germs and aeration of things down. So I'm getting rid of this just because it's not made well. It's as you can see, you know, it's so ragged. See? It sticks. So I'm getting rid of that. Next thing was from Ipsy. It was bubble tea, berries, bubble tea body butter in raspberry extract. Ew, this was nice. I liked it. I liked it a lot, and it was a good size. It was 50 ml, which is 1.69 fluid ounce, so it gave me a good amount to try for a couple of weeks, and I really did enjoy it. I love the scent of raspberry, so we have this. We also have Purlisse Kale and Vitamin K Moisturizer. Now, this was from Ipsy, and it was like a whole bunch of Purlisse came out at once. They had 3 different type of moisturizers, and I bought 2 of each. So there's going to be more of these later on. 1 more of these at some point, and then 2 other scents further along. I'm in here, you daft cat. What are you doing? What? Are you coming up? Wow. Okay, I don't know if you can hear her, but wow. Come on. Yeah, up. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Well, what do you do? Why don't you come over here and say hi? Tilt down a little bit. Say hi. Yeah, those of you who have been following along on Dara's progress, she's starting to become snotty girl again, so we will have to wait and see. Yes, we will. Mommy will get to you in just a minute and get the bookies. So, you want to help me with that? You want to mark that? No? Okay. So, next thing was Ipsy again. It was Skin & Co. Truffle Therapy Face Toner. I liked it. I think this is the 2nd bottle that I've gone through. I might have 1 more in my stash. So, definitely, I do like that. Skin & Co. Okay, there you go. What? I already gave you treatsies. I love you too. All right, well, she gets treatsies. I get love, she gets treatsies. All right, here, just a little bit. There you go. Always at the bedside. Almost 2 pounds of treatsies. Yes, so she'll wake me up in the middle of the night. Do I get treatsies? Okay. Next item was Sador. And this was rose scented hand cream, and this came from Temu. And it is, how many? Just a smidgen over 1 fluid ounce. It was probably something like 69 cents, and I enjoyed it. It was great for the purse. It's great for leaving at work. I liked it. I'd get it again. Honestly, I would. So I think I might have a couple of other scents in the Temu grab bag there somewhere. But definitely, if you are a fan of Temu as I am, I do recommend the Sador brand as a whole. They have many different types of skincare products, so go for that. Now, all the flat goods, and there's a bunch of them, of all different types. Hi, I already gave them to you. All right. First thing, again, here with the Sador, these are tiny little packets of skincare, and there are many different types. This particular one was aloe. They have seaweed, they have rose, they have peach, they have all different types of just little skincare packets. And that's all they come in. What is it? 0.14 fluid ounce or 4 mil. That's just enough to put on your face. So they have a bunch of different ones. I bought a bunch of different ones. Not sure if I've done that unboxing yet. But I used this one and I liked it. It was just plain old aloe. The next is, I need to do more of these. They are Grace and Stella. And both of these came out of my Busy Beauty box. So everything is better in pink and a dream come blue. They're very nice. They're the colors that you think they are. So this was a nice fuchsia-y pink, and this was a nice pale blue with sparkles. And they always do a good job. So I do like Grace and Stella. I should probably do more eye masks because of this. But I do recommend those. So the next one, again, Sador from Temu. And this was a golden mask, sort of a butterfly mask. And I did this as part of a collab with Kimmy from Hanging Out with Kim, formerly known as Kim's Happy Place, formerly known as, okay. And Mary Catherine Loves Cats. So we did a three-way collaboration with giveaway. So I like this. It was interesting. I'm not sure if I'd get it again. I think there's a full face version that I might try. But it definitely had a hard time like keeping it in place to make sure everything was absorbed. But it was fun to try, and I will always, always love doing collabs with Mary Catherine and Kimmy. So, the next ones are, this is an Esfolio one, and I want to say it came out of a Stylevana haul, and it's watermelon. This cost a lot more than the other masks that I got from Stylevana. For some reason, the watermelon is just like hoopy-doop. Literally, if you could get them for like $2, this one was $4. So, I love the Esfolio mask, and this was especially nice. So the next one is Melee, next two actually, and I think I got these. It's either going to be Stylevana or Amazon, and I can't remember which. Is this the one that I just bought for somebody else on YouTube that I can't say because that person hasn't unveiled the friend mail yet? I'm not sure. I can't remember anymore. But it's M-A-L-I-E is the brand. I did their aloe and their snail mask. Very pretty packaging. I'm in here, you daft cat. So I did both of those. Now, the next one in here is Tony Moly. And I think this one actually came off of. It was either Tony Moly's website itself, or it was Stylevana, because it had a better price than Tony Moly at the time. And so it's a grape mask. OMG, the best of like grape juice smelling grape. So I love this stuff. I really do. It's their fresh to go package, and it usually comes in a package of 8, 10, 12 masks in a little plastic container like you were buying fresh fruit. The next one is, let's see, who are you? Oh, Selavi. S-E-L-A-V-I. Maybe this is what I bought the other person. It's a vitamin C mask. I always have to be careful with vitamin C just because it can be a little sensitive, but this smelled really nice and it performed very well. The next is definitely from Stylevana, and it's the Help! I Need Somebody Help! Green tea mask. So, wrinkle care. Yeah, did a good job. Most of them do. There are very few masks that I don't like. So, considering I have about 400 of them that I still have to use up or give away or something. So, the next one that I did was not one, but two of the Esfolio hand gloves. And this is a hemp with rosemary extract. My hands have been just feeling so old and dry, and these are nice just to sit back. Put something on your feet, put on an eye mask or a face mask, put your hand masks on, and just sit back and watch TV for X amount of time. So I highly recommend Esfolio, because here's their nourishing socks as well, again with the hemp and rosemary extract. sit there with 20 minutes on, you rub in the rest of the essence, and your feet feel very soft. And I'm having trouble with my feet feeling very, very, very dry. The next one came out of, again, I do believe it was a Style Vanna haul because of the little sticker on it. And it's actually Tony Moly, I think. Is it Tony Moly? No, Esfolio. Back to Estolio. And the packaging is too stinking adorable. You got a little panda over here. You got a little honeybee over there because this one's honey. And this is tea tree. And other than that, the shape of them is unremarkable. The packaging is adorable. I think Esfolio does a good job overall, but I think I do prefer this version better. But it was cute, and I just thought I had to get them just because of the packaging, and they did their job. They did their job well. I don't think I'd pay more just for the cute packaging again. Wow, this is really long, so sorry. Talking Trash continues. So, in the last 2 months, I have gone through 3 packages of makeup removers. We have the Superfood for Skin. There was 25 wipes in these, and it was avocado. This I got off of Amazon. I think I've seen this same brand, I want to say in Dollar Tree, but it's very hard for me to get to Dollar Tree, and let alone find any good skincare when I do get there. So this one was definitely purchased. I think I've got a pack of tomatoes that are on my wish list. Tomato version, so it's got a vitamin C. We also have Burt's Bees Watermelon. This was a little... It smelled nice, but the consistency of the material was not harsh, just a little much. But it is a good brand, so I do like Burt's Bees. Now, out of the 3 packets, the one that was my least favorite is Appeal. I love their masks. You can see I love their masks from all the trash talk, right? But their makeup wipes, do they do their job? Yep. They do the minimum. They do their job. This is collagen, vitamin E, and aloe vera. You would think that would be lovely, except it smells like soap. Like bathroom, like industrial bathroom soap. So I do not recommend their makeup removers. I recommend their masks, but their makeup removers, woo, stinky, stinky. And I had to go through 2 of them because they were a 2-pack. Like, Getting down a little bit nitty gritty. So cotton rounds, when I don't have makeup wipes or I've got a little bit too much to do, I've also got the cotton rounds. That's great for toner and micellar water after I've used the makeup wipe. So I've gone through an entire 100 rounds in 2 months. Okay, now we get down to a little bit more fun. Teeny tiny little skincare. Don't remember where I got it from. Might have been Walmart. Derma E Vitamin C Renewing Moisturizer. Or maybe it was something Kim. Kim's a little of a lot sent me. Maybe in friend mail. Not quite sure. Now, the rest of them came out of, I believe, my social sampling box for this past month. We have a Nature's Valley dark chocolate and nut trail mix bar. That was fine. It was good. Oh, crud. I just dropped something else. Okay. Well, I just dropped a tiny little packet of a CeraVe moisturizer about that big. It's on the floor. I'm not going to get it. So just know I went through that too. All right. So the next thing was, again, out of social sampling, which is connecting brands and consumers, and it is available as a PR box for those that are California residents, because of the coupons that are in there are for stores that are in California. Steeder Brothers, Kroger's, you've got to be a California resident that have 100 or more followers or subscribers. And again, I always remember to mention that my awesome subscriber, Sylvia Jackson, up north of me, 400 miles in the Sacramento area, she also gets this box. So this was Arizona fruit snacks, mixed fruit gummies. They were okay, but they just didn't have a bright enough flavor for me. Now, the next one was Harvest Snaps Crunchy Loops Sour Cream and Onion. It's made out of lentils. Didn't really taste like sour cream and onions. It was an interesting sensation. Would I ever get them again? Absolutely not. But I mentioned them to Kim from Kim's a Little of a Lot. She went and bought them, and I believe she loved them. So don't take my word for it. Go try them yourself. The next one I think came out of a sampler, and it was Bonkers Catnip Chicken Cheddar Flavor. Dara didn't really care for them. She doesn't like catnip. Neither her or Tinkerbell liked catnip. My male cats love catnip. The female cats that I've had before this love catnip. Dara and Tinkerbell, I've actually had to mix them in with her regular stuff. I don't know if you can see those darker ones right down there. Those are the catnip ones. I gotta fool her into eating them, so I've just dumped them into here, so hopefully they'll absorb some of the scent to fool her. The next thing is Hippies Organic Chickpea Puffs in Bohemian Barbecue. It didn't really taste like barbecue, Bohemian or otherwise. I wouldn't get them again. Didn't really taste barbecue. I could taste the chili part of it. That's just a little teeny sting on the tongue. But otherwise, I'm not going to get them again. Now, the last was Papa Sal's, again from, I think, the previous social sampling. And I want to say that was the May one, not the July one. And it was the Private Reserve Trail Mix Aloha Mix. It had raisins, banana chips, pineapple, papaya, almonds, peanuts, and coconut chips. That was great. I don't think I'd get it again just because it is, I don't think they're, everything's sort of raw. It only had 2 grams of fiber to combat the 18 grams of carbs. It only had 2 grams of protein. It even had fat in it, saturated fat, total fat. It was okay, but I'm not going to go out and find it. I know that there is another YouTube channel. Don't remember her YouTube name, but I remember I follow her on Instagram, and she went out and found the whole thing at another store because her and her husband just loved it. So again, don't always take my word for it. Go out and try these things yourselves. And that's it. Except for the CeraVe on the floor. That is my trash talk. My bag is full. I think it's for June and July, but I could be wrong. You're going to know from the title before I get done with this. So that was it. Trash talk. Talking trash. My empties for the month. Now, unlike some other channels, I do not go out there and pluck and pull from my stash and specifically try and use up stuff because I am erratic and sporadic, and I like just being able to pluck things out when I want, not at a specific time for a specific goal. So there you have it. Thank you so much, everyone. This is another long one. Hopefully the audio is going through. Fingers crossed, because my phone is starting to die. So love you all. Love you all. Please take good care of yourselves. Please take good care of each other. And I'll see you around the net.